So the Lakers now sit 4.5 games outside of the Western Conference playoff picture. My dear friend, the incomparable Rachel Nichols, just tweeted, the Lakers lose to the Suns. They've now lost to the Suns, Knicks, Cavs, Hawks, Pelicans, and Grizzlies twice this season. All of those teams are in the bottom third of the standings. So forget the top teams or even the middle teams. If you beat those teams, you're in the playoffs. And those are, a lot of that takes mental errors, right?
Yeah, and a lot of that is just from not focusing on the right things. Sometimes coming out there looking at a team and thinking, oh, we're better than them. And then what happens is you come out there sleepwalking, and next thing you know, you get hit in the mouth, and you give that team confidence, and you have a ball game, and you lose games like that. And I've been in those type of situations before, but I remember also in D.C., we were a good team, not a great team, but our coaching staff would always tell us, listen, if we take care of the games that we should win against the bad teams in this league and just go maybe close to 500 or hover at 500 against the good teams, we'll make it to the playoffs, and we were able to be successful in that manner. It's like the Lakers didn't get that speech, though, because they take on the bad teams, and they still look at the fact that we're the Lakers, and they come out there like they're the established Lakers when they're not. And they don't realize they're right there with those teams, so they need to meet their energy, and they haven't done it.
How do you fix that? If you're Luke Walton now at this point, which we just saw him say, it starts with energy. And that's what we've talked about. That's what they've got to bring. How do you change that?
It's broken what's there right now. I think we saw from Luke's comments, we see from LeBron's comments. And listen, I'm one of the old heads that's, I love LeBron. I think he's terrific. You know, from a lot off the court, on the court, I'm a big fan. Watching this is tough because it does seem like his level, I want to be polite here, his level of give-a-care isn't where it has been in the past. He definitely seems like he's sort of just over this whole experiment of this season. I'm with you, Brendan. It's tough to waste the season when you have LeBron James, and it almost feels that way right now.
It's almost like sometimes he's like a malaise, like he's just sleepwalking out there. And like you look at the stat line tonight, and that doesn't tell you the story of the game. I play with LeBron. He is great enough to get incredible stats on any night because he is not arguably, he is the most gifted athlete to ever play in the NBA. When you talk about size, strength, quickness,
Michael
speed.
Jordan.
No. I'm talking about, I didn't say the best player. Physical gifts, even Michael Jordan wasn't as physically gifted as LeBron James.
We can agree to disagree.
Okay, no problem.
Right.
And so, but what happens is in the past, LeBron will put all those physical gifts on display at both ends of the court. And now we're not seeing it on the defensive end. He's almost playing like what James Harden was doing several years ago, where he was resting on defense, playing hard on offense. And that's why it looks so different this year, because we're not used to seeing that. There was a play, I want to say in the third quarter, where Kelly Oubre gets a steal. And in the past, I'm used to watching LeBron James hawk Kelly Oubre down, meet him at the rim, and send that shot into the cheap seats. He just resigned to the fact that Kelly Oubre was going to get a layup, and he just trotted beside him, watched him get the layup, and then took the ball out of bounds. That's not the LeBron we're used to seeing. That's not the level of effort we're used to seeing. I'm not sure if he keeps giving that effort, if we can continue to call him the best player in the NBA. It might be time to pass that mantle on to KD if this type of defensive effort continues. And to answer your question, Ledlow, you said, how can the Lakers fix this mentality? Starts with their leader. If their leader steps out there, he's flying all around the court, giving them everything they need, guess what? The troops will follow.